Welcome back to Napoleon Total War. I have the biggest battle for you yet. 40,000 troops are going to be fighting it out between the French and the Austrians. We have an insane amount of troops. I think about 150 or so units. I don't actually know, I can't tell. The Austrians have about 100 or so. So it's going to be an Austrian charge into the French guns. So let's see if they can survive. Look at this. I'm in shock. As you can see, we just have a stupid amount of infantry. Let me just zoom out right out so you can kind of see. Must be over 100 units of infantry there. There's more here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no, there's more over here. How many is going to be over here? Oh no. There's so much more. There's so much. Oh my gosh. That's almost, what, 20? Oh my gosh, this is insane. I've got to reorganize. This is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you may be wondering why I haven't grouped anyone together. And it's because if I group together, my game crashes. Alright, let me just take you guys through what we've got here then. After a long time of discovering units I already thought I deployed, we have finally... We have finally deployed 25,000 troops. Cavalry is on the extreme right here. These are all cuirassiers. We've got a double line at the front of light infantry, voltigeurs, Bavarian troops. There's Dutch troops. There's light infantry. There's foot guards. So many infantry. I just don't want to touch it, because if I touch it, then that deployment, then I'll just have to reorganize everything. That's going to take me literally a year. So in the front of those, we've got some light infantry. And they are voltigeurs in their light infantry doctrine. And basically they'll kneel down in front and offer us some support. Behind those, we have our battalions, so which will kind of offer us reinforcements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one over here on the extreme left, 6. Behind those is our numerous artillery units. I've kind of had to spread them out because there's so many of them. We've got 6-pounders, 12-pounders, and howitzers. And you'll see intermixing with them are sappers. I've tried to find them all. I've lost a few of them. But they have deployed these stakes here, which I'm hoping will help us defend from any Austrian cavalry aggression. I'm going to have my front line selected. And Napoleon is going to order Massena and his division, literally a division, to advance. Let's go. Oh my gosh, the game is lagging. We're going to have to use this control at the bottom a lot more than we would normally in game, because selecting individual units is going to get extremely frustrating. It's not even letting me see where my units are going. When I press spacebar, there's no unit. I was expecting the Austrians to attack us, but it looks like the Austrians are just not doing anything. Probably just in pure shock. The Austrians are sending out their general staff again to scout. I think it's to scout. Obviously they're not going to survive that. Oh dear. We're now in firing range of the AI. They seem to be activating their units now. Again, this blob needs to move, AI. Austrian cavalry are going to actually get the better of us here. Looks like we've got quite a big Austrian cavalry charge here, actually. Okay, here we go. Look, the Austrians finally pushing out of this position now. Massena's division is taking a battering. The Austrians are finally, I mean, they're not really deploying, but they are starting to deploy. A lot of Austrians are pushing through the center here. This could be a problem for us, especially Massena. We may need to bring up some additional reserves, so let's do that. We're going to plug this gap, allow Massena's division to pull back a little bit on this right. We're going to order them to pull back behind the second line here. Our second line is taking a battering now from the Austrians. And we're going to try and pull back again. Again, using this many units, meaning I've got to rely on my macro skill and not my micro. We're going to push this division up, or battalion I should say, just to plug this gap here. Austrian forces are starting to push on this right side here. We're going to pull these guys back. And we're going to swing out these cuirassier. Davout's brigade, we're going to move up. Just to make sure we don't get overwhelmed on this side here. But isn't this just incredible? This is just incredible. It's possible. That's what's incredible about it. Yes, the AI is not amazing. Yes, I had to activate the Austrians and get them out that little rut they had there for a minute. But this is just, I mean, I'm making mistakes here everywhere, I promise you. But there's really nothing I can do about that, apart from pull back again, I think. We're going to have to pull back again. Our first line. Kite the Austrians back towards our artillery. We're going to try and do a cavalry charge on the right here. Cuirassier, armor-plated horsemen. We're going to have to start filling this gap with units from our reserve corps now. And we're going to pull our Cuirassier back because, I mean, they're doing a fantastic job. They just broke the Austrian left flank, our right flank. And now we're going to start pushing on this Austrian flank now, really, really aggressively. We're actually going to pull our units back here, I think. They've had their fun and allow Davout's grenadier regiments to start pushing in. Again, the lag is a little bit insane, but it's not unbearable. It's actually quite realistic, really. These hussars are going to have so many kills. It's incredible. Looks like Davout's division on the right, sorry, is starting to take a bit of a battering here. So we're going to push up this reserve company. Austrians having a decent go at this hill here. So much so we're going to have to put our voltigeurs back. And this is what it would have been like a little bit more than just a divisional battle, which you play in regular Napoleon Total War. And this is just, I mean, we've got so many fights going on here. Austrians' last chance is really, well, last chance they've lost really, but of this blob activating and pushing me back. But there really is no chance of them doing that now. I think this corps here has had enough. I think we're going to pull them back here really. And we're going to order this infantry to push up a bit, I think. Plug this gap. A lot of Austrian units just breaking right now. Order this hussar unit just to start chasing everybody down. On the right here, though, the Austrians are putting up a decent fight. So much so that this we're going to have to pull back this unit here and replace it. But we are now starting to surround this wood here. The Austrians are running out of time. There's a conscript infantry from the last video. These guys, I've actually given them the name Steadfast. Thought it was kind of a good name for them. And our first division just pushes back these Austrian division remnants there, and we're going to move this division forward. Just finish off as Austrians in the trees. Again, so many units on the field now. We're starting to become disorganized, and that's a really bad situation for us to be in. It's time for a good old cavalry charge, I think. So let's send our cuirassiers to finish this. Yes, I could have been doing better in probably every aspect of this battle, but the problem is you're not really fighting a micro battle, you're fighting a macro one, which is really sort of overview kind of style of engagement. And we're ready to push through this wood, so let's do one more grand infantry advance as we clear this wood of any Austrian stragglers that remain. Got our first corps unit, the conscripts that faced up against the Austrians last time. We've got someone from 5th Corps, the 15th Regiment Voltigeur Company. Love the music they're playing right now, it's amazing. I don't know where my map's gone. My map was glitched out. It's not there anymore. I don't know when it went. When did it go? I have no idea. Our boy's firing. Some of the gun noises have started to go as well. We really are struggling here. See if we can actually order an attack order. Maybe that will help. Yeah, we've lost all noises now. It just shows you this game is not made for this kind of engagement. But my goodness, isn't it awesome? I'm going to have to figure out how to get that to work better. But what a fight this was. With so many units. I mean, it's just incredible. And the reason I like this mod over like my FCN, which I still haven't tried yet, but I'm going to try it in the future, it's just because the variety of units. I think it really adds to it. You know, grenadiers, all the different marshals you can get. I think that just really adds to the immersion of this game. So I appreciate FCN, but just the variety of units in the Napoleonic Total War 3 is just incredible. It really is. There we go. Finally, victory over the Austrians at Bucharest. Of the 40,000 men that was deployed, we lost 6,500, which is still a lot of men. But we killed 14,000 of them here. We killed 90% of the Austrians. Wow. Do you know what's even more interesting? Is that the friendly fire that we inflicted was more casualties than the enemy killed, which is insane if you think about it. The Austrians only killed 2,000 to 3,000 and we killed 3,000 plus. Let's have a look at these battle statistics. 1,000 kills for those hussars. Let's find our first infantry unit, see what it was. Voltigeur, Jean Guard. The Young Guard fittingly got the most kills, 291, and it actually didn't do too bad on casualties, 146 remaining. Next down is a random infantry unit, doesn't say which one. 289 kills. Some Belgian infantry got some good kills, some more grenadiers. Well, I hope you enjoyed that insane battle. Over 40,000 troops took part. We're going to have to find a way to make the AI better, I think, because this was fun, but it wasn't as fun as it could have been. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back soon with more insane gameplay. We're going to try and take on the Prussians and the Ottomans and the Russians and eventually the British. So I will see you on the battlefield again soon. Take care.